Hello and welcome to New Awakening Theology. In this video, we'll be discussing Christ's commandment, take my yoke. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you won't miss any future videos. In Matthew 11:28-30 we read, "Come unto me all who are weary and burdened, and I'll give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Matthew 11:28-30 are the last three verses in Matthew 11 and are sometimes referred to as the Great Invitation. Christ is inviting all that labor and are heavy laden into a special relationship with Him. So who are the ones who labor and are heavy laden? Christ has a unique appeal for the poor, the downtrodden, and the rejected, but this is not limited to them. All people are invited to come to Jesus for peace and redemption. Every person ever born has been weary at some point. Every person has been heavy laden or troubled at some time or another by the common problems that all human beings face. The common burdens of sin and sickness and death and doubt and sorrow are all part of every person's experience. But because Jesus is gentle and lowly in heart, everyone is invited to come to Him. Jesus invites us to take up this yoke. Now, what is a yoke? The dictionary defines a yoke as a device for joining together a pair of draft animals, especially oxen, usually consisting of a crosspiece with two bow-shaped pieces, each enclosing the animal's head. It can also mean to be attached to a plow or vehicle or become joined, linked, or united. An example of a person using a yoke is an A-frame padded and fitted across the shoulders. The long sides of the A-frame come down almost to the ground, and the cross member forms a span across the shoulders. This allows a heavy load to be placed on a person. By stooping down and bending the knees, the person can lift the load, walk a few steps, stoop down again to take the load off the shoulders, rest, then lift again, repeating this until the load is carried to its destination. Under the yoke of Christ, people can withstand all the things that the world may throw at them. A person takes Christ's yoke by hearing, believing, repenting, confessing, and walking in all of His commandments. By becoming part of the body of Christ and taking up the duties and obligations that come with that commitment. No one will deny that doing these things can be a burden, but it is a burden that makes all other burdens light. In my next video, we'll talk about Christ's commandment, honor your parents. Thanks, and have a great day.